There are a select group of people out there that like to ride motorbikes, and there are another group of people that like kicking the crap out of each other. So, for the select group of people in this particular Venn diagram, here is Noob Games' review of Road Rash on the Sega Megadrive. Electronic Arts looked at Sega's game Super Hang-On and thought, I want a piece of that, but with more violence. And in September 1991, Road Rash was released onto the Sega Megadrive. Designed and produced by Randy Breen, Road Rash combines a motorbike simulation and fighting. The premise of the game is quite simple enough. You race along a series of tracks and finish in a high enough position to qualify. You collect money to buy better bikes, and don't let your opponents damage either you or your bike. Oh, and try not to crash near any police officers. The game makes good use of the Mega Drive's 3-button controller, with A button braking, B button accelerating, and C button attacks, either with a punch, a kick, or you can pinch a weapon to use. You start the game by selecting one of the 5 tracks that are available. All these tracks move along different parts of America. Your goal is to finish in the top 4 in each track to move on to the next level. As you progress through the levels, the length of the road gets longer, your opponents get harder, and more obstacles appear on the road. Other cars, oil slicks, etc, etc. Your bike does get up to some speed, and when you max out, your game zips along at a frantic pace. The level-specific scenery moves along, and the screen waves up and down at a pace enough to trigger anyone's motion sickness. The action can be hard to anticipate at sometimes, especially in the later levels when a blind turn moves you straight into oncoming traffic with no time to move out of the way, and there's usually a friendly policeman to find you $200 and it's back to the level select screen you go. Your opponents give you a friendly pep talk at the beginning of each race and you start in 15th place, and it's your job to get yourself into the top 4 pretty sharpish. A nice touch you'll notice is the inclusion of your wing mirrors to see who's coming up behind you. I'm not too sure about the music, but there is an option to turn this off as it does begin to grate after a while. The stages are nicely designed with just enough changes between them to make a difference, and there's some nice parallax scrolling in the distance. The game does have a password feature so you can load up right where you left off if you need. However, the game ends when your bike is damaged too much you can't afford to fix it, or you get caught by the police and can't pay the fine. I do fear, however, you might not even get that far. I played this version for a good few hours over different tracks, and to be honest, I just got bored. Now, I know in 1991 this was one of EA's biggest titles and is fondly remembered to this day. However, I do believe this is one of those times where memories outshine the actual gameplay. Yes, it's fast and it zips along, but I found myself wanting the races to hurry up and finish. It does get repetitive pretty quick and I don't see myself rushing back to play it again. The game was ported to a number of different consoles. Here's footage of the Master System version, which looks and plays very similar to its 16-bit big brother, albeit just a little bit slower, but it does look great for an 8-bit title. Then you've got the Game Boy version. Now let's just leave this here. There was a 3DO version with a full motion video and a mission mode, which adds variety to the game and in my opinion is a much better option than the Mega Drive version. So there we have it. Personally, I don't really see the replay value in this game, but I do know the Road Rash series of games have a good strong following. I will be covering some of the later titles at a later date, but as for the original, I can see it gathering dust in the NJR towers. That's all for now. Comment below if you agree or if you don't with what I've said in this review. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Noob Game Reviews.